I did a drawing of all the internal parts of the electromagnetic vehicle. I can see it clearly on the screen, on this 55-inch screen, a high definition LG monitor TV, 8 million pixels to 1 ratio. So check it out. The mouth of the volcano is purposely made it is half of an hexagon, and the other part it hooks perfectly with the ship. Now I wonder if they made it like that so they can park the ship there with the volcano inside, and they can hook the thing, because believe me, these people have been around for millions of years. See, look at the volcano mouth. It's a half a hexagon. And then you can see here the structure right here. This is like the vacuum part of it. Let me use so I can go. Let me go back to this deal right here. Right there. So now let me show you exactly how this craft, I mean, this is enormous, and you can only, I mean, you can only see like transparent thing, but when you take the color off, then you see exactly how the whole, this is like an X-ray of that ship. It's transparent. Check it out. It has this deal here, half a hexagon. So when you see, I can see the part right there, and this tube and these things right here. I mean, I can see a big, enormous main structure, but it has so much detail that it's difficult to. But it's like it has a tube here. This thing surrounds the volcano on this side, and then on the back side it's like that. You can see in the screen, well, I can see it perfectly. I can see all these geometrical lines. Clouds are not like that, believe me. But this ship is way bigger than this. It's just the visible part that I am looking at. And this thing look almost like an eye right there. And the pupil and stuff, but it's a structure. It just happen to, they make it to look like that always. It has to have a resemblance of a freaking reptile eye. This shit right here. But this thing has a tube right here. It's dark. You can see the brightness around the thing, and it's dark here. There is another tube here. I can see all the outlines of structures inside. Like I said, it looked like an X-ray of inside of the ship. I mean, I could not believe it after I studied the image for a while. Then I started realizing that this thing, the ship is just parked on top of and the volcano is deep inside. I mean, how clever the son of a guns are, and they sucking. Look what happened when the smoke goes up. It's gonna shoot to the left, and then you're gonna see straight cuts like that to the right of the plume. But it's only, you got to enlarge the image to be able to see all of it. And then there was an opening here, some kind of dark thing that opened like that. Dark thing. It appeared right here, then it appeared right up here, a smaller one. Then at the end, in the second eruption, two of them appeared right here. And I can see how they will be there because this thing has some internal like suction tube that somehow they're separating us. See, and the smoke is gonna flow this way right here, and then you can see how the smoky looking thing, because these are tubes. Like I say, this is an X-ray practically. The transparency of the craft, it gives away the internal parts. If you know what you are looking at, you will see immediately that that's what that is. They are precisely, I mean, this is amazing. I never thought I would see something like this, ever. And Dr. Bergrun explained that they do this thing. They gather material here to put it somewhere else, and apparently they bake it with cosmic radiation and shit in the rings of Saturn. That's what they take chunks of the rings to put stuff there. And then they take it somewhere else and they do different things. And they probably terraforming somewhere. And these volcanoes are the engine that produces the gases and the metals and the other stuff that they need to do whatever they're doing. Well, you will see when the plume comes up, it will do this. And they have like some kind of brace here. You see that when the plume comes up, it's gonna have like a transparent brace here that is smoky looking dark. Check it out. And it makes like a face on top of that, the two structure of the ship. This thing right here is gonna move right here to the side. You're gonna see this thing. This is gonna move to the side, to about right here. And then you see the stuff happening. See how the top of the volcano is like hexagonal, like half of an hexagon? That was done by them. That's because the craft is already parked right there, and you can see the other part of the hexagon right here. Check it out. Look how this thing is gonna move to the right, to the left, right here. And you can see right there, all the parts of the ship. I mean, you're looking at like an X-ray. And then you see how the brightness changes. It's because they're infusing electromagnetic energy at this point. Inches. Check it out. And this thing is amazing, man. Look at the tubes and all the stuff. Look how they have like a brace here. Look at this tank looking thing right there. And look, that's the internal part of the deal right there. Look at that. It is amazing how this, I mean, it's so clear. Check it out. And that's the opening that happened right there. That is an opening. That's not an object that flew in or that didn't go anywhere. That just opened up inside the thing while the structure, you see all these things, these are the internal part of the craft. All these things are the tools and all the structures inside the craft. I didn't realize that until I started really paying attention to all of this, and then I enlarged it, and exactly what I thought it would be, it was. So look at that, the smoke is gonna go up. And look at this brace right here. This, how clearly is already showing how this is structured right there. Look at how this internal deal already is like a brace that is around this volcano. And it's sucking off the deal exactly where this structure is. You see how it cuts right here perfectly? The smoke doesn't make those straight cuts. Look at that on the upper side right here. I mean, you can see, look what happened. Look at that thing that stuck out. Look, that right there. That stuck out immediately. It is amazing, man, how this straight corners, that's because this is the craft right here. I can see the silhouette. It's brighter here. And I mean, this thing is massive, my God. Incredible that something so massive is not detected by anything except the camera. That's why a camera is not gonna be full. People will be sitting there and they wouldn't even notice or feel any wind or nothing except from the volcano, and they might make fake wind and all that shit to make it like, wow, the volcano is exploding. So you're gonna see how this thing is peeled this way, and you can see right there is a